Hello, marketers. Welcome to Hashtag Originals. Originals is for the groundbreakers, real insights, professional learning. And today we have Mohammad Sharik, who is an experienced marketer in brand videos and account management. But before we start, here is an announcement for you. The Marketing Soul has a great marketers club where you can join the network of top CMOs, VPs, founders, and fellow professionals and is growing very fast. So those who have not joined this club, please do join. Link will be in the discussion and available on themarketingsoul.com. So let's initiate our conversation with Sharik. Welcome, Sharik, to Hashtag Originals. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. First of all, thank you for having me on the show, Sachin. It's really, privilege to be here.
Thank you. Can you please introduce yourself? I know what you are doing and how things are.
Yeah. So, well, actually, I am an engineer turned marketer, as in the case of many with many. So, I started my career as a customer support engineer with one of the ATM machine company, wherein I was, involved in handling the installation of multiple ATMs across South Delhi region. So, if you would have visited any South Delhi region, ATMs, there are chances that it was installed by me. So and then then when I got promotion there, I started handling a team. So I thought that I should manage, I should refine and polish my manager skills. So I joined MBA in marketing. So that's how I shifted to marketing. So for the last 8 to 9 years, I've been working in client servicing and account management across various ad agencies, wherein I've been, helping brands tell their stories through different media, be it, brand videos, events, print ads, marketing collaterals, content for social media, or a little bit of PR. And, for the last 1 year or so, I've also started learning some aspects of digital marketing as well, because, I think that it is the need of the hour today. I've been, more active on different social media channels, especially LinkedIn. And I think, and I'm pretty sure of that, that clearly that has started bearing fruits for me. And me being on your platform is the proof of that. So that's me actually. Yeah.
That's right. That's and there are two similarities between you and me. I am also an software engineer turned marketer. So, guys,
Okay, great.
just see how the passion works. So we both are the prime examples for all of the listeners out there. That no, please convert your passion into your profile. You will get a better success. There are good chances of being successful into that. Perfect.
Right.
So
Right.
taking the conversation further, Sharik, no, you share something about event planning and some problems, no event professional face.
Right. Right. So yeah, basically, even planning and the challenges that we face, it's a different world altogether. So while we do event planning, the first and foremost is understanding the brief. Why are we doing it, and what is its objective? Who are the target audience? So be it any planning, any content planning, whether it's video, events, or anything in the world of marketing. First, we need to ask why. Why are we doing it? So event planning also starts with that same question: why? Why are we doing it? We need to understand the objective of it, and what are the target audience that we are actually catering to this. After that, what we do, we decide on a theme that resonates well with our target audience, as well as it caters to our objective also. So once these things are locked in, so we go for venue selection, and then the Reiki happens. So one thing that we should ensure, while doing the Reiki of the, venue, so that we need to ensure that at least one person from all the involved teams, like from the client side, from the account management team, from operation team, as well as from the design team is present over there. Because while our operation team takes care of the measurements and the other logistics, the design team will have a proper idea of its, fitment while, designing any elements. For example, welcome gate or stage or everything. So designing team should have a clear idea while they'll design if they are present at the, venue while rec is being done. So, and one thing that we should always ask the venue for the power output that we would be getting from the venue. Because what happens in at some of places, the diesel gensets are not allowed. So you are dependent only on the power output from the venue for all your power requirements. So these things will play an important role while we are planning and shortlisting our stage. We're planning for the art phase and other engagement activities. So after everything is decided, when we present this plan to the client, it should be present in the form of a journey, basically. So understand that story that you're telling. So you should talk about the guest journey right from the time they step out from their home and then attend the event and until they get back to their homes back. So you need to tell them everything in a sequence, how guests would reach the airport from their home, what would they receive at the airport, and what would they see first when they reach the venue, how their welcome would be, what would be the sequence of programs and presentations, and when they leave from the event, what would be the giveaway they would be taking back with them. So it's a journey that we need to share with the client in a way that he should be able to visualize while you are presenting. So, and once we are executing the event, we need to make sure that we have enough time in hand that all the dry runs can be done on the spot. If the artist performance there, there should be enough time for them to have the rehearsal so that if there is any adjustments need to be made, they can do that. And one thing last but not the least, that expect the unexpected, because it's very rare that any event goes on smoothly without any glitches. So glitches happen. We need to be prepared for that and react sensibly, without panicking. So if anything happens, the first thing that we need to do is we should inform the client, make them understand why, what is the reason behind it, and react accordingly. So I'll share with you one example what happens with us and how we've actually dealt with it. So during our event, the lights at one side of the stage went off. What we did first, is that we redirected some of the lights from other side to that side of the stage and to make the light effect even. No, obviously the light was low, but it was evenly distributed on the stage. Then we contacted the client, informed them, and then during the tea break we rectified the issue. So that's how we managed to pass on whatever glitches we could have faced. So things happen, actually. Anything can happen because we're dealing with so many wires, machines. The fault can happen anywhere. So all in all, we should be ready for the glitches and react to it accordingly if anything happens. So that's that's what my learning has been in this event.
You are absolutely right, and in fact, two takeaways, important one, and the kind of nitty gritty you have mentioned. One is the power output, which is very important in the large scale
Yes.
events, and the second,
Yes.
the last what you summed up about expect the unexpected. No, we
Right.
always say in sales and marketing, वो हिंदी में कहते हैं ना, एक भसुड़ी तो होती है. So
Right.
if it is
Right.
not happening, just check whether everything is correct or not. So it goes to that level, and really
Right.
appreciate your answer on that. It is wonderful.